This episode's brought to you by the Public Domain Shop, a clothing brand inspired by classic literature and film. Use the code Wolff to get 10% off your next sweatshirt purchase.
I need help.
I needed this movie.
It's really good.
Lynne Ramsay can really do no wrong. Where the fuck do we start with this?
So we have a movie about a woman going mad at a cabin or a house in the middle of nowhere, and we've got Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson as our leads.
Oh, he was hot.
Was he?
He was naked
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. So I was happy.
You know what? Then again, I was too busy looking at Jennifer Lawrence's breast milk getting on her pen and paper as she was trying to write.
Oh, I thought she was spitting on it.
No, that's what that
makes more
was.
sense. Okay.
I get the confusion because I'm just
Yeah.
sitting there going, that doesn't look like breast milk.
Spoiler alert.
There is
It's
no...
not that. It's,
Well,
it's really
I know,
not
there's
that.
no way to talk about this without
There's
spoilers.
no
Yeah.
way to talk about this spoiler-free because,
This is not a child-friendly movie.
No. Fuck no.
No. Do not mistake it being about childhood for being for children. So the general synopsis is that Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson move out to the countryside after Robert Pattinson's uncle shoots himself in the ass and dies from the dysentery that came from it.
Yep.
As if that wasn't a good enough sign already. They give birth to a child who they do not name for whatever fucking reason. Like, that is not a millennial or Gen Z thing, so I don't know where the fuck that trend came from. And very abruptly, because unfortunately that is seemingly the case with postpartum depression, or at least that's anecdotally, that's what I hear from the people who have talked about it. Jennifer Lawrence goes through it, and because this couple cares more about keeping up an image that, in the end of the day, nobody really gives a shit about it and can handle them being vulnerable, they decide really not to address it until it's too late. And from then on, we get a very series of unfortunate events where Jennifer Lawrence basically lashes out at the most minute things in a way that we all wish we could. Because... holy shit, I never thought a movie about postpartum depression would be one of the most hilarious movies I've seen in quite some time. But the reason that this was so damn hilarious is because even in her worst moments, when Jennifer Lawrence lashes out at someone, the moment that really hooked me in this movie was when she's grocery shopping and a cashier just blurts out fucking everything on the top of her lip, and she just decides, do you actually think before you speak, or do you just go blah, 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 blah? And I just sat there and went, you have no fucking idea how much I wish I could tell just about everyone else in my life that exact same thought. And there are so many times where, like, well, first off, you get a high five for telling that one couple to put the fucking phone away.
So, let me ask you a question there. Is this how you feel at family reunions? They're like, I was working on my truck. You're like, I want you to shut up. Is that how you feel at family reunions or Christmases? Or
certain family reunions over others. It's nothing personal. It's just
business.
Mostly just anxiety and stress. But it's what I get for being sober while everyone else gets shit-faced. But I don't bring my edibles with me. What are you going to do? But that outburst extends to even more relatable stuff, like when Robert Pattinson decides the best way to deal with rats is to get a dog. because, if that's how it works in Lady and the Tramp, that's how it works in real life, too. Also, and I just love the fact that her reason for just lashing out at the constant barking is to just go, arr, arr,
That's my dog.
Now, are there
Really?
actually
When
rats?
I'm angry at him, when I'm angry at my dog, I bark back at him to get him to shut the fuck up. That's a thing I genuinely do.
Does it work?
Yes!
Really?
Oh, well,
Yes!
there you go.
I had a dog for 14 years. That never played out.
Oh, man.
I do it all the time because he's a barky little fucking asshole. But I love him so much. See,
It's a miniature dog, isn't it?
Jack Russell.
That's a miniature
Really?
dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a small dog, though, right?
Smaller.
Did I ever tell you I want a beagle and I want to name it Snoop Dogg?
Oh my god, that's incredible.
That's
I know,
incredibly
right, the name.
cliched.
I know.
Also, sorry, I got an ADHD random jump. I just the reason
That's
I was
what
on my
these
phone-
reviews are.
That's fair. The reason I was on my phone checking. When did Jennifer Lawrence decide she wanted to make another movie like Mother?
Yeah, except Mother was bad.
This has more rewatchability than
absolutely,
Mother.
Yeah. But like, I mean, like, as I thought she said after Mother, she never wanted to do a role like this intense again.
Well, let's just say that break from Hollywood might be the best thing that's ever happened to
Maybe
her.
her career was dying. She needed something.
Quite the possibility.
Because, like, what did she do recently?
Let me check.
Let's see what she's
What
done.
was that sex comedy she did where she had to seduce the
Oh,
college
she had
kid?
to, like, marry an underage kid or something.
She didn't have to marry
I don't know.
him.
Babysit him or whatever. Whatever.
I can't remember what it's called. It was somehow based off a true story.
Yeah, that was weird. It's a weird
Not as
movie.
weird as Matthew Broderick's gray wig in that, because
That's right. He was the dad. He's like, date my underage son or something.
that's exactly what the plot was.
It was really freaking weird.
Which this makes whatever that movie was look like a G-rated Disney movie.
Okay, so between Mother and this movie, these are the movies that she did in order from Mother to here.
Okay.
Red Sparrow,
That was good.
Oh, that was good.
Dark Phoenix,
Oh, not good.
She was the worst part.
No, that's bad.
Don't Look Up,
Meh.
Never watched that.
It's okay.
No.
Causeway.
Oh, that's where she's got PTSD, right?
Never watched it.
I've heard good things about that, actually.
Have you seen any of these?
Just Don't Look Up.
Causeway, like her and Brian Tyree Henry are soldiers with
Okay.
PTSD. That actually sounds good.
And then No Hard Feelings.
That's what it's
the one.
called.
That's a weird movie.
I only saw the part where he accidentally throat punched her.
What?
Yeah.
That's right.
Which this movie manages to outdo by the halfway point.
Oh, God.
So what do we think of the movie? Just what's like a word you're using to describe this movie, Noah?
Okay, so this movie this is too many words, so I'm just gonna talk. This movie, so the only thing I knew about this movie going in was, because I always check triggers, because I have like one or two triggers that like I need to know beforehand, and specifically dogs, and animals. So I knew that an animal was gonna, spoiler, die, and be in pain. Sorry.
Sorry for what?
Going into spoilers.
We said at the
discussed that
beginning.
That's fair.
Carry on.
This movie broke us in a way where we're going to lose track of whatever the fuck we say.
Yeah.
In case you haven't already noticed by the almost 8-minute point.
Yeah. So, I knew that going in. I didn't realize it was to the extent that is in the movie. And someone who, my brother, dog, but like I have a very close personal like attachment to dogs. Like I see my dog as my baby. Like I have a genuine like maternal type
Of course.
relationship with him. And so my brother, I just call him my brother because he was there before me. He was the practice baby.
And he's still around?
No, he's dead.
Oh.
But I remember it was the day my mom woke me up, and the two of them were in my room. He went into my room to hide from my mom, and that was like the morning that he died, and he was just heaving and whimpering, and it's, if you've seen Anatomy of a Fall, what happens in that movie, the way that dog acts was exactly how it happened in real life. And this movie, even though it doesn't do that same thing, it's a very realistic dog in pain, suffering, and it hurt. And that's probably the reason I'm not going to rewatch this movie again, because for me, it just
Okay.
I won't rewatch Anatomy of a Fall again. I'm glad I saw it, but fuck, that hurt.
That's valid. I will say they got rid of that dog awfully quick by movie standards. And I mean, that didn't quite go the way I thought it was going to
they did not
either.
show it
Yeah.
exactly. So they did have
Yeah.
tall grass
Yes.
for a little bit. So they were
But
trying.
like,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
here's the thing. I know when she went to the mother-in-law's house that it was just to get the gun,
Yeah.
which was fucked up in and of itself, but I seriously thought she wasn't even gonna like make her husband try and do the deed himself, try and go Old Yeller on its ass.
What exactly is the distance from her house to her mother-in-law's house?
That's a
to-
great question,
What is the distance
actually.
between these?
I think like a 45-minute walk. Just based off earlier in the movie.
I would have said like, you know what, a half hour is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sissy Spacek, I haven't actually seen in a movie in a very long
It's
time.
great to see her in another movie.
And who was the guy? Nick Nolte was the older guy. He had a
Who
little
I
bit
would have
to
liked
do.
more of.
He had like 2-3 lines, maybe.
Oh, the shoot up the ass guy?
No, the
no,
old
no,
guy.
the father-in-law.
Yeah, the guy trying to put on shoes.
Yeah, that was the shoot up the ass guy, wasn't it?
No,
No. That
No,
guy
no,
died
no,
off
that was-
screen. This is the other guy.
He's trying to put on shoes, and then he went into the woods.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
With
she
the
brought
guy.
him back, and then they like montaged
But then
towards
he
his
died.
funeral.
It was that
Yeah,
guy.
like he died afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the same guy, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah. Isn't it? Isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's the same guy.
I don't think so. Because he's already saying that, like, this is
Because
Albert's
I think
house.
Albert died in the house, and then he died later on, and that's Sissy
And
Spacek's husband.
Yeah, and he, like, in a
So
dementia...
that's his brother who died in the house.
In a
It's Harry, though. Oh, yeah, sorry, his brother. Yeah, but the guy
Yeah.
who shot himself in the ass was Harry.
Yeah, but we never see him.
Yeah, he is the shoes guy.
No, it...
What? Wait.
No, Sissy Spacek's husband is Nick Nolte, who dies off screen somewhere randomly in the part of the film. Is it not?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Okay, I might be lost.
Nick Nolte's brother died, and
In
then
the house.
he died.
And he was saying, "This is my brother's house."
And
That's
those
why.
those deaths
But the guy who we saw in the woods was the shoe guy.
Yeah, and that was Sissy Spacek's husband who died.
afterwards.
Yeah, so that's
Yes,
why they were
yeah,
both alone, sort of in this isolation.
This movie has such a fragmented, non-linear way of presenting things, kind of like We Need to Talk About Kevin and You Were Never Really Here, which it's got a structure similar to Lynne Ramsay's work. It doesn't have as many of her stylistic
Great
trademarks.
movie. Go watch it.
In
I have it.
in my opinion, her best movie ever.
Great movie.
Like, Talk About Kevin is good, but John C. Reilly was an even dumber husband than Robert Pattinson was, which, if you watch this movie, might actually be a shocker. But,
See, this is, for me, Robert Pattinson. This is the Robert Pattinson performance I wanted out of High Life I didn't get.
I'd have to have seen High Life to know
High Life
that
was
one.
okay, but Robert Pattinson was very dumbed down, and he didn't have that sort of charm that we get in this movie, because he's not so over the top, but he's still...
He's
I need
over the
that charm.
top, but it's when he's really pushed to the edge.
Yeah.
And you can get the sense that even though Lawrence is the more attentive parent between the two, he is making an effort. He is still going through, like, the constant screaming and crying of the baby, along with the constant wailing and crying of the dog, and the motorcyclist who just goes on and on and on with his bike all the
Is
time.
the
despite
motorcyclist real?
I don't know.
Which also begs the question how much of that was an affair or a fantasy between...
Or is it just a remake of Haunted Mansion inserted into this movie
No,
because LaKeith
no,
Stanfield was a
no,
ghost?
Did he
no.
actually recognize her when she went
See,
up
that
to
I
him?
don't know, because they cut back to the car, right?
Yeah, I don't think he recognized her. I thought that was just a random fucking guy.
It could just be a fantasy.
Oh my god.
But, like, he gave her that very specific stare, as in, how the fuck did you find me, and what are you doing here?
Yeah, but also, like, but that could also be, like, the who the fuck are you stare. Because it looked very I don't know.
I didn't get a who the
See, now
fuck
you're thinking.
I didn't get a who the fuck look out of his face, but
I didn't
that
either
could
at
be what they
first.
were going for.
I'm broken.
Like, who the fuck are you is what his wife... That's the look his wife gave.
Now, here's the question. Did Robert Pattinson have an affair, or did she imagine it? Did she imagine having
I
the
think-
affair?
She imagined it.
Which one was reality?
I think just hearing that other lady over the phone was enough to set her off
Yeah.
and imagine all of that for herself.
Yeah.
Which, let's face it, we've done that over, like, the simplest betrayal over, like, friendship or relationship, anything like that. So at the very least, even when you know she's imagining something, you understand where it's coming from and can still feel the pain she's going through. And you brought it up best in the theater. Almost every scene in this movie is from Lawrence's point of view, regardless of whether it's true or not. She is one of, if not the most unreliable narrators in quite some time.
And that's what makes a really good indie movie, an unreliable narrator that gives you a perspective. So, that is perfect, because with Weapons, our narrator is just a random voiceover, and then we get the story. And it's great after that voiceover. But with all of Lynne Ramsay's films, it's always whoever the main character is guiding us on this journey. And whether we believe it or not, that's the truth we get. That's the only truth and perspective we have.
And it's also, she focuses a lot on how impactful memories are, especially with how the past is different from how we actually think about it in our heads, which is especially true in the flashbacks where Lawrence gets her first glimpse of, like, parenting someone where she has to go along with Nick Nolte and his, what I'm assuming was dementia.
I'm guessing so.
Which, not just the fact that
Or
there's this
Alzheimer's.
fear of growing old and dying weak, I think, is like the big fear that she got, especially from the funeral scene.
Well, they didn't spend a lot of time in the past. They spent Nick Nolte,
No.
and then they spent the beach, sort of that, like, reality there. I was waiting for something really bad to happen at the beach, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, something bad was supposed to happen
Like
at
way
there.
later in the film?
Because she said, like, at the beach she was there,
Yeah.
and then she got the ice pop or whatever, and I was waiting for something horribly tragic to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
which
it didn't,
I'm
which is-
curious what 10-year-old just walks up to a 3-year-old on the beach and just says, "Hey, want to hang out?" And it's supposed to like, where are your mom and dad? Like, I get different era and time period, but still, that has to make sense in some capacity. I know we haven't given much context into these actual spoilers,
You have
but
to see it.
exactly.
You really have to see this.
Even if we spoil this movie, it cannot prepare you for the experience. I am curious in regards to the filmmaking about this. What did you guys think about this being presented in 4:3?
Oh, it was gorgeous.
Love it.
It was beautiful.
Because
It's a photo frame. It's a memory. It's the
Yeah.
past.
Not to
All
men-
of it is the past because she's dead.
Well, not to mention, like, the wide shots, I don't know why, just even in 4:3, it just makes you feel even more empty and isolated, even with the smaller corners. And of course, the close-ups are just much more claustrophobic, especially when she feels completely helpless, having supposedly no one else to help her with the baby. Supposedly. What was the funniest moment? Because I know I kept giggling about this for 10 minutes when we were in the theater.
Yeah, I know.
because
We were just
one,
uncontrollably laughing.
it came out of nowhere, and two, I instantly find that kind of bit funny. There's a moment where you think Lawrence is going to do one of countless indie movie dance sequences. There are a lot, even by Lynne Ramsay standards, a lot of moments where characters just break out into song or start singing and dancing, which for the first 10 minutes after they just have the baby is actually legitimately nice and relaxing because it makes you think for a second that they could just slip into the role of being parents and just go for the schedule. But as soon as you think she's about to, like, break out into dance, within a split second...
We got a ladybird moment too. She jumps out of the car.
We almost had a ladybird moment.
Yeah, no. Best moment is either when she's crawling up to a baby with a knife to cut a cake in a psychotic manner, or when she's in the car and my process like, we need to talk, and she's like, with her lip, and I'm just like, I don't know what this is. See, the thing that makes this charming for me, all these weird moments, is the unusual movement. Every movement is unusual, sort of like an interpretive dance and less like human.
The two of them fucking doggy style in the field was definitely an
weird.
interpretive dance. Which wasn't even as weird as the two of them fucking on their living room floor and him painting her nails. Did you see that?
Maybe she
That's
needed her
after.
nails done. I don't know.
That was like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
They brought it back later.
They did bring that back for a flashback, yeah. But between that and, trying to think what else, because this is legitimately a lot to process. Do not consider this a formal review by any stretch.
Thoughts.
Exactly. If we do see this again for a second time in the theater,
sorta want
and if it's not playing at this exact theater, we got to find one.
It's on Mubi. We can find it and watch it at the house or something. We'll find a place
That's
to watch it together.
true. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it there.
But I think that my takeaway from this is we have a lot of directors working right now. We have Nolan, we have Yorgos Lanthimos, we have
Lanthimos.
Sorry,
Lanthimos. He's
I'm
the
not sure if
yogurt
he-
guy. I call him the yogurt man.
Noah, have you not realized that he can't even pronounce Pattinson properly?
No, I
I
can't
didn't.
spell my fiance's name. I put an extra B in there.
He's
okay?
literally been saying... Dude,
I can't spell or pronounce words.
he has literally been saying Robert Patterson this entire video.
I didn't even hear that. Sorry, I've been so
I say
fucking out of it.
documentary.
He says Western.
Yeah.
Fucking Western. He's been saying that for years and tried
What?
to... You know what? When Jennifer Lawrence finds the dog on her side of the bed and she just goes... That's me every time you say Western. It's Western, you dumb fuck.
Oh, I can't pronounce words. It's. I got diagnosed for that shit. Anyway.
Clearly.
What I'm trying to say is there is no director working like Lynne Ramsay. Christopher
there
Nolan
isn't.
may be non-linear, but he doesn't care about his characters that are secondary.
Well, it's not that he
Yogurt
doesn't...
Man, we're just gonna call him Yogurt Man.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
He is doing weird stuff, but like I don't love him. And, like, you guys really
I
like
love
Begonia.
him.
Check out the Begonia review.
I'm just starting to like him, and we will force you to watch
Yes,
Begonia.
apparently.
I will strap you down and make you watch Begonia. This movie has changed me. I am psychotic now.
And there's so many other directors working, and James Gunn is running DC, but there is no voice like this in movies, in indie movies, in anything. And I watch the weirdest stuff I can find. The closest we get to this is like The Substance or Brandon Cronenberg's Infinity Pool. Strange Darling. There are so few individual, unique, non-sellout Hollywood voices that are like, here's a genuine idea. It is a great movie. Here's my idea. I would trim like 3 minutes of editing from the end, but that's all I would fix from this movie. I think it's literally like 98% perfect. It's so close. So if you want non-linear editing, fuck Nolan. Watch this.
There are a few directors who put more emphasis into visual storytelling than Lynne Ramsay does, because that's my main problem with Christopher Nolan. It's not that he doesn't care, it's that he puts more emphasis into showing how much he cares with the exposition and the inner monologues about just how important everyone is to society. And if you like that stuff, that's fine. I'm a show don't tell guy. When we're just staring at a character, and there are so many times where you just looking at the simple expression Jennifer Lawrence has on her face. And with We Need to Talk About Kevin and You Were Never Really Here, Lynne Ramsay is great at getting actors with minimal dialogue and the exact same one traumatized look throughout the majority of the film, and shows so much versatile emotion to the point where she doesn't need to speak in order for you to understand that in her opinion, her life has changed for the best and worse, that she supposedly doesn't have enough help, but also is too afraid to address it because she's concerned about the possibility of failure or being deemed a failure into other people's eyes. Because, let's face it, there are people who are going to say halfway through the movie, why don't you go see a therapist? Why doesn't this guy commit him? And don't get me wrong, that stuff gets addressed much later on into the movie, which I would have personally preferred had they done that a tad bit sooner, but they also do emphasize that just because you seek treatment doesn't always immediately mean that the results are going to be good, let alone improved.
So this is the best working director. This is a movie you need to see. This is a movie that will not be nominated for any Oscars. That is going to go under the radar. That will not get a Criterion. That if you don't see it, it's going to disappear.
I don't know. Lynne Ramsay is loved by Criterion.
You were never really here, never got a Criterion.
Well, that doesn't mean, just because it hasn't been yet, doesn't mean they won't. I mean, don't get me wrong.
But every Wes Anderson film ever has one, and some of those are not worth Criterions.
Some of them, I agree. Don't get me wrong, 7 years is too long to get a Criterion. Where is it? Seriously, like, I love this movie.
It's great. It's Taxi Driver, but better.
Dude, Quiet Place was the only other movie this year I loved more, but this was really fucking good.
Quiet Place?
I loved it. Yeah.
That year. Oh yeah, Tyler's a big Quiet Place fan. We went to the drive-in like right after COVID ended to see Quiet Place Part 2 or something.
It was still going on, but like
we could do the car thing. It's fine.
That was the beauty of it. Like the really, drive-in was just wonderful.
So
but, like, and there are stylistic trademarks of hers I kind of wish were in this, but that's just more out of love for her as a filmmaker. Like, there aren't that many times where the head is cut in half by the frame, or
we got the mirror sequence.
There are a ton of... Well, I mean, there are so many indie directors who use mirror reflections for the exact same reasons, but in this one, it's still done perfectly. It's still done beautifully. Like, the cinematography itself has this quality of being gorgeous, yet haunting and disturbing, whether, like, the symmetry and the actual scenery is beautiful, but the color grading or the lighting is what makes it just seem so damn bleak, especially the ending.
And note to dudes, if you're like, I got a wife, I got a girlfriend, whoever you're taking on a date, this is not a date movie. No. You're going to be bored because this is not a date movie. Don't do that, and don't be on your phone, and don't talk. If you're bored, leave the movie theater. Thank you. Because you suck, whoever was in front.
You were louder than we usually are.
I was in the moment. It ruined it for me. This guy's like, it's 5:53 on my phone, and I'm bored, and I had to drag my whoever here, my partner, and I'm like, then leave, man.
They didn't even seem... Did they even seem all that interested? Because they did.
If you don't want to be there, don't. See, that's the beauty of art. You don't have to watch it. You can leave. We almost left Ed and the Keeper, but you pay for that. So we need to see what happened.
Thanks for the reminder on that part.
Yeah. But also, Lynne Ramsay sang the title card song, like the Love Will Tear Us Apart cover by, Joy Division, I think.
Speaking of, like, not only
yeah.
is the soundtrack full of so many catchy songs, some of which are positioned in intentionally awkward moments just to make you laugh as a defense mechanism for how uncomfortable it is. Which, talk about Kevin did that a little bit. This did it a hell of a lot better. But I also just as an animation fan, I just want to shout out the fact that Don Hertzfeldt is the one who did Jennifer Lawrence's production company logo. The one that said Excellent Cadaver. Oh. That's the dude who made It's Such a Beautiful Day, Rejected, World of Tomorrow. Oh. Jennifer Lawrence called him personally and asked him to do that.
Question. The very first beginning production logo. At the end of the beginning of the movie, I play, is it a production logo or is it a movie? I can tell if that first production logo was a movie with all the slow-moving lights and zooms and stuff.
Oh,
but,
the movie?
Yeah, it looked, the movie thing looked like an actual movie, but it was like 30 seconds. It was such a long production logo.
It looked like those blue tinted lens flares that are like the scene transitions in this, which I've never seen her do lens flares ever, but that's actually a great way to transition where, like, you have something blocking the frame and then it, like, overexposes and then just moves on to the next shot.
It works for this movie.
They did that in that movie.
And also, what's that?
They did that in this movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry, I'm completely fucking... This is my first Lynne Ramsay movie, and I think it shows.
Do you need to borrow this?
Yes.
Watch,
Do you have Prime?
I do have Prime.
It's on Prime.
Ooh.
Go watch it.
Get the free trial to watch We Need to Talk About Kevin first. Get the harsher one out of the way. Because We Need to Talk About Kevin is harsher. You Were Never Really Here is much more beautiful. This is hilarious and bittersweet at the exact same time.
But you have to have humor with this subject material or it's not going to work.
And before we forget, if anyone's concerned that this would be, like, offensive or in poor taste to people with postpartum depression, if you laugh at the episodes that she experiences in this, whether she's, like, barking at the dog as revenge or strips all her clothes and jumps into a swimming pool.
Full of children.
Or her destroying her bathroom.
With her fingernails.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she went Wolverine. No, not Wolverine. She went Lady Deathstrike.
When she ripped out the sink, I was like, no way.
I seriously thought she was going to, like, go full-on Family Guy and just rip the damn thing off. But if you laugh at any of this stuff, it's because she's not addressing the issue at hand. But at the same time, you can also relate to what she's experiencing because there are times where we seriously wish we could be as over the top and destroy as much shit or tell people off the worst possible profane bullshit you can think of.
I really want to throw myself through a pane glass window, but I don't want to end up in the hospital.
I'll do the reenactment for you. In 3, 2, 1... God, I love doing reenactments.
Yeah.
Could you just do like a whole Jennifer Lawrence montage here of just all the things she does in the movie?
Yeah.
Just be Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes, do it.
Oh, I'll do the confetti sequence.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but also you got to do the...
Lay on the floor in your wedding dress all by yourself.
Yeah. Oh, also dance to a guy playing
Yes.
guitar
Yes.
in the hotel room just after you got married. Also,
Yeah.
I fucking
What
loved
the
that.
fuck was
Yeah,
that?
she's like, can you remember ice?
It gave me Dogtooth energy.
That was from Dogtooth?
No, but just the insane random dance like that
Yeah.
they do in Dogtooth.
I love that this guy seriously went up to her hotel room. I'm just like...
Yeah, just because she said you have a beautiful voice. Before that, he was like, I don't want to deal with
He
this
was like
girl.
strumming one chord. He's like
Yeah.
singing.
I might get fired for being in the honeymoon suite with a just married woman, but nah. Somehow that was more far-fetched than Robert Pattinson not calling the cops or the
Imagine
hospital
being that actor.
sooner.
Like, I did one scene with Jennifer Lawrence. She just sort of danced while I played horrible guitar. This is on my demo reel now. This is a thing that I'm doing.
Hey, I'd fucking do that.
Oh, I would too.
I mean, I would now. I wasn't as big on Jennifer Lawrence, but considering she's making moves like this and supporting indie filmmakers because she actually believes in her vision, and even though Mother was a one-time watch, that is kind of why she did that too.
Okay, vision. I want a movie by whatever director we get, a crazy director, an insane director, from the director of The Substance. I want Jennifer Lawrence with Mia Goth as two rivals doing something that's insanely body horror.
Oh my God, yeah!
That's a movie. And the villain, and the villain. Oh shoot, we need more light.
It's okay.
And the villain, we need Nicolas Cage as the villain.
Yeah!
That's a movie I want.
So
Nicolas Cage is a bad guy. They're fighting together to do something, and it's insane body horror. It's directed by The Substance, and it's written by Lynne Ramsay. That's a movie. There we go.
You just
Make this.
made my perfect movie.
This sounds like that Nick Cage Jesus Christ movie that's out right now, except
That could
good.
be crazy. I haven't seen that movie.
It might.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Maybe I'll check it out.
But like Mia Goth and Jennifer Lawrence in a movie would be insane.
Oh my god.
I'd like that. I mean,
Curly Ferget. Oh my.
I'd go for that. I mean, and hey, a movie too. So there's that about it.
I would pay so much money to see that.
Let's start a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Noah wants this movie,
I
y'all.
want this so bad.
GoFundMe tag right there. Tyler, insert recreation of you being happy.
I'm happy right now. So don't fucking tell me what to do on my channel, bitch.
No, but you have to reenact my excitement screaming into your ear. So you have to
I think this footage speaks for itself.
You should watch this movie. That's what I'm saying.
You really should.
You should
In
really
fact,
watch this movie.
When we do our second viewing, we will definitely go more in depth on the symbolism, especially how animals are a very big thing in this. The fact that a stallion is quite the metaphor for this animal that just gets to roam free, do whatever. Even like the car crash through the middle. Like, even if it endures stuff, it gets back up and keeps going. Something that Jennifer Lawrence definitely wishes she could do.
So, in the insane asylum, when she's laying on the bed, she has a book with horses. Do you think she went insane, crashed the car, and that's when she hit the horse, and that's when she went to the insane asylum? Because the horses represent going back.
Sorry, what?
So, when she's laying on the bed, she has a book with horses on it.
When she's laying on the bed.
So, that car crash was inside an incident together
when
there.
she's...
Oh, that's what that was. What the fuck?
When she's fucking...
This is the door.
When she's fucking balancing a pen... Because that's the only activity she can really do.
Right.
She does have the book of, like, the zoetrope of, like, the guy on the horse.
Yeah, so, like, maybe
that was the thing that really...
got her there.
True.
Like, maybe when she had that car accident with whether it's the horse or the person or she crashed the car or whatever it is. Also, if someone blows a condom up with you and you have a car crash, you're winning.
Jennifer Lawrence does blow up a condom, and that's all I'm going to say in that regard.
It's a crazy scene. That's my
And also,
the funny scene.
The dog symbolism kind of reminded me of, like, Caught Stealing, where the cat was basically Austin Butler. Like how the dog constantly yapping, or the flies constantly buzzing, being like that aching voice in her ear that says, you need help, this is a bad situation, that she either swats or literally shoots. And then the second dog digs up the already dead dog and puts its bones in its mouth.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That is a fucked up way of saying, like, you can bury all of these problems, but, like, they will get unearthed, they will be rediscovered, and they'll look fucking uglier. That is... And the fact that Lynne Ramsay fought that far ahead, or her co-writers, because she never writes something by herself. She actually can acknowledge, unlike some filmmakers who write scripts all by themselves, that it's not a one-person team effort. Exactly. It's not a one-person team. It's a team in regards to filmmaking. I love that we've gone... This is probably the longest the three of us have done together, but, like...
Noah,
that's how much we love this movie.
You should say more, because we've said a lot.
Yes, words, so...
Oh, come on.
What do you mean, oh, come on?
You really haven't said that much.
Yeah, because I'm broken. I've been...
Tyler doesn't like loud noises.
Oh, shit.
What do we got going
in my
on?
ear?
What do we got going on the channel, Tyler? What are you doing? What's your new reviews?
Well, after this, I'm going to have a review up for the 40th anniversary of Angel's Eggs, so look forward to that. I know Noah won't be involved because he's busy. Maybe him? Well, no. Who knows?
What am I doing?
Angel's Egg.
I don't know.
What are you doing Saturday?
I will discuss after the video.
Okay.
It'd be weird to just give my schedule to the
That's
internet.
fair. That's fair. That's a maybe. If it's a no,
Maybe.
If it's a no, it'll be right on his forehead. It will.
I don't know what I'm writing.
And I would ask what you guys are doing, but you guys are on my channel, so.
Yeah, thanks for watching and listening to us rant. You should see this movie.
So if you have dealt with severe depression and suicide ideations before, this movie will speak with you like it did for me. Yeah, but it's really good. Yep. It hit me hard.
I don't know. This is probably my second favorite Lynne Ramsay of the ones I've seen, because I haven't seen Ratcatcher or I don't know how to pronounce her second movie, Mauvais Calais or something like that.
I saw that one but forgot it. I've only really remember You Were Only Really Here. That's the one that sticks in my mind.
We need to talk about Kevin Is Good, though.
So one of these days, you're going to see me forced to watch Begonia.
Yes.
Everyone. So that might be a video up on here.
I seriously don't think you're going to dread it.
No.
Oh, we're going to find out.
I
will.
just think you won't love the.
Here's
how
the
long
thing.
something goes on.
Towards December season, there are going to be more videos of us talking about videos that we have caught up. Like, Noah and I are definitely going to talk about the Korean comedy Good News. That's on Netflix, so there's a chance.
I'll check it out, I guess.
So good.
So
Yeah,
hopefully
check it
we can involve him and the guy who, maybe if Gabriel is interested, since he's the one who brought it to our attention, among countless others. And this December, I will, for the first time in a few years, be having some actual Christmas reviews, because I actually like Christmas, and I haven't done one since 2021. That's
Give us a preview.
really
What are
bad
you
thing.
doing for Christmas
Yeah.
videos? What's coming? What's coming?
You
Well-
watching Fire 3?
possibly.
Oh, no, thank you.
It'll either be a review or a countdown of the number of times I puked during it, depending on what happens.
Can you review all 5 Silent Night, Deadly Night?
No!
All 5 of them!
You-
Mickey Rooney's in the 5th.
You know they're making a new one.
I
right?
know.
Yeah. Okay.
I disapprove.
That new.
Disapprove?
I don't want them to remake it. It already exists. Make a new movie.
That's fair.
Okay, scratch that off the list. We might do a worst Christmas movies list just as a just for catharsis.
You will not like my list.
I still,
I'm scared.
Be scared.
I still at some point want to force the two of them to watch the Terrifier trilogy.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
I'll watch Terrifier 3, but
You don't want to watch the first two?
No.
well, yes.
I
but
will watch the scenes with Felicia Rose from Sleepaway Camp and call it a day.
But no. But think.
How is that your level of standards?
Because it's Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah. Oh, it's Sleepaway Camp's great.
It's great.
But Josh, to really experience the joy that is Art the Clown,
He's
you gotta watch
experienced
the whole thing.
Terrifier 3. That's why I mentioned the vomiting.
No, I know that, but he hasn't sat through the whole thing.
I'm good.
He
You should
needs
wrap
to
this
sit
up,
through
Tyler,
it.
so we don't talk about Terrifier 3
You're the
anymore.
ones who kept going on
We
and on
can go
about
on
it.
forever.
I know
This
we
is
can.
our life now.
We should start a podcast. It's not in my car.
Why? This
does-
gets our best material.
Yeah. This is our life now. We do this.
Would
We
you
talk to the camera.
Would you rather it be Would it rather be your place?
Yeah, we could do that. We should just sing.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Woo!
I'm out of sync.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Is that the
Woo!
right clap? I don't know.
I think so.
Either way.
So I told
Why-
you life was gonna be this way.
Tyler doesn't
Why are
like
you
bread.
guys still here?